When your mom's Beyoncé, you're born into the spotlight. But Blue Ivy Carter is quite comfy at her mom's side. From the red carpet to matching outfits to even winning awards together, here's a look at Beyoncé and Blue Ivy's relationship. Beyoncé quickly embraced her role as a mother when she gave birth to Blue Ivy. She recalled feeling connected to her child during labor, dubbing Blue Ivy's birth as one of the best days of her life. She shared with Vogue, "I felt like when I was having contractions, I envisioned my child pushing through a very heavy door, and I imagined this tiny infant doing all the work, so I couldn't think about my own pain. We were talking. I know it sounds crazy, but I felt a communication." Beyoncé often references motherhood as the role that brings her the most joy. During a Super Bowl live interview in 2013, she was asked what made her the happiest. She responded,
My daughter is, when I wake up in the morning, the best thing in the world is seeing her face.
Aside from Beyoncé's newfound joy in motherhood, the birth of Blue Ivy also strengthened her relationship with her husband Jay-Z. Beyoncé shared in her autobiographical 2013 documentary, Life is But a Dream, "This baby has made me love him more than I ever thought I could love another human being. It's just that I love him so much that we almost feel like one." As soon as Blue Ivy was born, she and Beyoncé were inseparable. The star explained to ABC News in 2013 that their mother-daughter relationship is best friend level, stating,
My biggest job in the world is to protect my daughter, and I am very protective.
And Beyoncé's parenting style is close to the way her parents raised her, which entails reasoning with the kids rather than reprimanding them. Tina Knowles-Lawson, Beyoncé's mother, shared with Us magazine, "I can say she pretty much has my parenting." Just as her and Solange have a close relationship with their mother, Beyoncé seems to have cultivated the same with Blue Ivy. Wherever Beyoncé goes, Blue Ivy isn't far behind. They're often spotted out on the town together, be it on vacation, on a lunch date, or at a red carpet event. The Carter family is big on collaboration. '03 Bonnie and Clyde, the first track Beyoncé and Jay-Z ever worked on together, was just the beginning. The couple seemed to have used their craft as an emotional outlet for the momentous occasion dedicated to their daughter's birth. Shortly after Blue Ivy was born, her cries were sampled for Jay-Z's 2013 song Glory. Beyoncé wasn't too far behind either. That same year, she released the song Blue on the album Beyoncé, and B, being the audiovisual queen that she is, released a music video to go with it. The video shows scenes of the Carter family together, including tender mother-daughter moments. Blue Ivy's voice can also be heard in the song towards the end. The music video ends with Beyoncé carrying Blue Ivy on her right arm, and it would be the first of many cameos in her mother's work. At the young age of 4, Blue Ivy was already getting friendly with the red carpet. In 2016, she made her first ever red carpet appearance with her mom and dad at the Council of Fashion Designers of America Awards. In August of the same year, Blue Ivy accompanied her mom to the MTV Video Music Awards. The VMAs are a notable occasion for the Carter family, as the Halo singer announced her pregnancy with Blue Ivy a couple of years prior at the very same event. And be it a fashion event or not, the mother-daughter tandem definitely made a statement with their outfits. Beyoncé arrived holding Blue Ivy's hand as they walked to the venue. She looked captivating as ever in her feathered gown by Francesca Scognamiglio, while Blue Ivy wore a Mishka Aoki dress paired with a tiara and Giuseppe Zanotti Jr. sneakers. Nobody does matching outfits quite like the Carters. Blue Ivy and Beyoncé in particular love to sport matching outfits when they can, be it on vacation in Ibiza, at movie premieres, or just out on a regular day. They've worn a lot of matching outfits throughout the years, but here's a breakdown of some of their notable ones. Their matching Gucci turquoise floral dresses and pink sandals in front of the Eiffel Tower were so Instagram-worthy that Beyoncé shared a quick compilation of photos on the platform. And it was set to the tune of Best Friend by Young Thug, of course. Since they wear matching outfits on a regular basis, Halloween was definitely not going to be an exception. Beyoncé shared a video on her Instagram with background music from Salt-N-Pepa's Push It, showing off their Salt-N-Pepa-inspired costumes. And last but not least, Beyoncé took to Instagram to share photos of her and Blue Ivy modeling their custom-made Gucci jackets. The denim jackets were decked with butterfly embroidery and stitching along the back. They've also had matching manicures. It's definitely a tradition they'll be keeping alive for years to come. As Beyoncé shared with People, on our family vacations, we love to coordinate our outfits. Both Beyoncé and Jay-Z try their best to spend as much time as possible with family, and the mother and daughter duo of Queen Bee and Blue seem to be attached at the hip. If there's an opportunity for Blue Ivy to tag along, Beyoncé definitely sees to it. According to Tina Knowles-Lawson, Blue Ivy thinks of herself more as her parents' friend than their child due to how close they've grown to become. Lawson shared with E!
She's with her parents 7 days a week, and that's such a blessing that she can be with her parents all the time.
When Beyoncé goes on tour, she makes it a point to carve out enough time to spend with family. During work travels, she exposes her family to beautiful things by paying visits to restaurants and museums, according to Vogue. Aside from traveling for work and leisure, Beyoncé also involves Blue Ivy in her philanthropic efforts. In 2017, Beyoncé, Blue Ivy, and the Be Good team visited a hurricane-addled Houston, Texas to aid in relief efforts. Aside from donating a sizable amount, they also met with and served meals to those affected. Beyoncé was a natural performer from a very young age, and it seems to be something she has passed down to Blue Ivy. Out of the 3 children, Blue Ivy apparently takes the most after her mom. In fact, her grandmother already gave Blue the title of the second Queen Bee, according to Us magazine. Matthew Knowles, Beyoncé's dad, told the outlet, "Blue Ivy is just so incredible and reminds me of Beyoncé so much, just like I saw it in Solange and Beyoncé when they were growing up. They're just about the passion because when we live in our passions, we don't have to work a day in our lives." Of course, it isn't all work and no play. Much to Be's surprise, Blue Ivy tried out some of her mom's self-care routines, along with some bath blends she'd prepared. Beyoncé shared with Harper's Bazaar, "One of my most satisfying moments as a mom is when I found Blue one day soaking in the bath with her eyes closed, using blends I created and taking time for herself to decompress and be at peace." Adding to the list of Carter family collaborations, Blue Ivy was featured on a single with her mother, St. John, and Wizkid called Brown Skin Girl. The song was an original made for Beyoncé's soundtrack album The Lion King: The Gift. It marks the first song where Blue Ivy actually sings on a track. It's no longer her voice used for sampling or a cameo in a video. It's an actual debut, and she was credited as a writer for the single. She opens and closes the track singing, "Brown Skin Girl, your skin just like pearls." If the collaboration isn't already impressive enough, they won a whopping 10 awards for the song, including an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Duo, Group or Collaboration, a BET Award, and a Grammy Award for Best Music Video. And notably, Blue Ivy Carter is credited in the Guinness World Records as the youngest individually credited winner at the Grammy Awards. She is also the youngest MTV Video Music Awards winner. Blue Ivy continues to make a mark in the industry, just like her famed mama. Following her vocal debut on Brown Skin Girl, Blue Ivy joined her mom for a live performance at the luxury resort Atlantis, the Royal in Dubai, in February 2023. The concert was as grand as could be with all the theatrics, including a 16-feet-high pedestal, fireworks, and water shows. The private concert was the first full live performance from Beyoncé in 4 years. The show had an exclusive VIP guest list and a no-phone policy. The guest list included Ellen Pompeo, Rebel Wilson, Kendall Jenner, and Letitia Wright, just to name a few, and it marked Blue Ivy's first ever live performance. The mother and daughter duo were definitely a sight to see on stage, with complementing outfits naturally. For the performance of Brown Skin Girl, Blue Ivy wore a red sequin jumpsuit designed by Timothy White and her grandmother Tina, while Beyoncé wore a feathered lemon yellow piece by famed Omani designer Rayon Al-Suleimani.